All right, everyone, and welcome to the Prime Grid Cup Series, round number 3 from Kansas Motor Speedway. Here tonight, a little bit gimped here, some of my software wasn't working on start, but we're gonna get it done right. I did it a long time before I even had it, and we get to kick it old school here tonight. So there is no stream deck, so I'm just gonna have to wing it here. Again, I want to welcome myself. It's Matt with Extreme Sim TV. Round number 3 coming your way here from the Kansas Motor Speedway here tonight. Again, round number 3, 2 unbroadcasted races before this one. Man, it should be fun here at the Kansas Raceway for the Prime Grid Cup Series. Again, thank you everyone for hanging out with us here tonight. We're gonna go for a great race here tonight from the Kansas Motor Speedway here this evening. Let's take a look some of the news and notes as they head in for this one tonight at Kansas. Boy, oh boy, 135 laps gonna be your race distance here from the Kansas Motor Speedway here tonight. Keep that in mind. Should be a lot of fun here tonight. So again, Kansas Motor Speedway going to be a great one here for round number 3 here tonight. Again, with round number 3 coming up, this is going to be your distance right here. It's going to be 4 sets of tires, 60% fuel load. And again, the last 2 winners coming in tonight going to be Brad Kirby and Mr. Jordan Naughton, I believe how that would be pronounced. Jordan last week at Vegas picked up the win by 13.9 seconds. We had 3 cars left on the lead lap, and what was a green flag run for the Cup Series in that one. But right now, everybody ready to go here tonight. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and kill all the music fun. And I tell you what, as we get ready for qualifying coming up, taking a look at the 10 car of Kirby, Brad there on the pole, Brandon back here in the 21 camp, another great driver as well. Again, here tonight, it's going to be 133 laps, and this one should be a lot of fun. And I do apologize if we have any technical issues tonight. I do have a issue going on with the hard drive that's getting replaced, but it's not going to be here in time for this one, so we're going to have to just get this thing in all we can here tonight. Should be a lot of fun though for the next 133 here this evening. No fast repairs for this league. It's going to be something that we're all going to have to get used to as well. 0 fast repairs here tonight at Kansas and going forward. So with no fast repairs, you really got to work on taking care of the car as we run here tonight. So again, we continue to run right now. You see on track there is Mr. Brandon. And folks, I'm going to take you over to the home screen for 1 second. Here tonight, we'll be back in just a moment here from the Kansas Raceway. All right, back here at the Kansas Motor Speedway. Sorry about that. I had to get to clean up on a couple of things, but we are back here qualifying, about to be in the books. Here tonight, about a minute and 29 left in the qualifying order here tonight. Let's take a look at it as they get ready to go. A minute 21 left now in qualifying. That's a manual top of the board right now in the 83 camp right at the moment. Great run there. Emmanuel ran away with it last week. Back to the top of the board there in the 83 camp. Let's see what he can do again here this week. Should be interesting to watch as he is on track. The 27 on track as well as the 54 out there right now, making rounds around this raceway at the moment. Everybody continuing to run here, and we don't have much more. We got the 34 on the edge of pit road right now as well. We got 34 camp sitting at the end of pit road with 25 seconds left. Sorry about that, folks, but Travis able to jump to the top of the board. Great job there for Travis. Jumps to the top of the board. He will grab the pole position here tonight if nothing happens in that number 15 machine. And we'll see if anybody can top him. Nope, Travis gonna get it done here tonight, top of the board. We're gonna get ready for your lineup here in just a moment. And again, bear with us. We're fighting with about half the power that we normally have here as far as overlay goes. But we're going to be right back. I'm going to quickly use this time to reset the logo, the overlay one time here before we go green, try to get this going. And right now, field grading up here, and we'll be ready to go right now. All right, back here, we got them re-gridded up. And let's see if we can actually get you through your starting lineup here tonight. Row number one, Travis alongside Emmanuel. Row number one here tonight. Great starting lineup there for those two machines. Here tonight should be a great one here. That's your front row. Row number two here in this starting lineup is going to be James and Michael Smith. Row number three, Brad Kirby there and Matthew Smith. Anthony there as well, rolling off P7 here tonight as we continue to get ready to go racing here tonight from the Kansas Motor Speedway. Row number five, Steve Tucker, Mark Morosa there in 10th, 11th, Eric Stroh, Brandon Ward 12th. Row number 7, Brenda Perry and Larry Ashby there as well. Row number 8, Travis Twitty and James Pinter right there in 16th. Robert Carroll, Derek Schilling 18th. And Jess Enderman there in 19th rounds out your field. And that is your starting lineup here tonight from the Kansas Motor Speedway here this evening. Should be a great one here as they come by once again. We'll get 1 to green here tonight. Let's get ready to see if we can talk to somebody. See if that's something we can get done. We got a commentator booth. Let's see if we got admin powers to grab. Let's grab Travis here in the 15 if we can. There's the need for speed. Okay. Hey Travis, man up here in the booth. You got a copy quickly, sir.
Yeah, I got you, man.
You got me there, buddy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, I can't hear you, man, if you're trying. But again, great job on the pole here tonight, buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Alrighty, Travis grabbing the pole. We're going to be moving back down to Need for Speed Motorsports. Need Speed Motorsports ready to go. Field side by side. Sorry about the rough open. Not what I had planned. But nevertheless, we're going green here at Kansas. 135 laps coming your way in the Cup Series here tonight. Here we go, green flag in the air, lights off on the pace car down, green flag to fly. Lap number 1 rolls in and green is out. We are underway here from Kansas. Everybody up to speed here into turn number 1. That outside lane is going to be Travis. Trying to hold serve right now. Double file behind them. Great restart right now. Travis right there doing a wonderful job hanging on everybody else behind them. Taking a look right now as you've got back in the pack. That is the 29 machine in the mix as well. Great restart there for Twitty there in the 29. Trying to hang on. The 6 up there as well. Great racing right now. Everybody hanging on around the front of the field right now, but it's going to be a manual leading the way right here, right now. 134 laps to go here in that one. This one, the 15 machine up front leading right now. There's the 4 top side of the 54 machine. That is the battle for 8th on the racetrack right now. They'll spread out down the front straightaway. Great battle as they cross the stripe once again. Great racing here. Oh, let's go. On board, looking back on board a couple of these cars. With the 4, the 5 right there as well. You see them packed in together. Race 83 continuing to lead right now. And company right there behind them. As you can see, and just a great job being smooth on the wheel for that race leader. We put 4 in the books here tonight. Everybody hanging on right now as they work their way down the front straightaway. The 15 machine right there, putting some pressure on your race leader. And I tell you what, that's a lot of pressure being put on the back bumper, the 83 right now, for that race lead. Those drivers right now up front. Here comes that 15 machine. He'll work the bottom of the racetrack trying to get it done. Travis really doing a great job right behind the manual, putting the pressure on. Sitting 3rd right now is your last week's winner. That's going to be Brad right there behind him in that 3rd spot in that number 767 machine, I believe. Excuse me, no. That would be the 70 machine, I believe is what that would be. But everyone hanging on right now doing a great job as they run at the moment. Top 3 checking out on the field here as we put 5 laps of the 135 complete. And sorry about that, Mr. Brand there in the 10 machine would be the car that we're looking for. A caution on the racetrack. We got a caution on the racetrack here. First caution of the night, first caution of the season for these drivers. And let's go take a look here and see if we can find what happened to bring that caution out. The yellow is out right now. Crazy first caution of the night early on here. Oh, we got smoke. Oh, that was the 9, I believe, having an issue. Man, oh man, the 9 machine hard into the outside wall. Let's take a look at it one more time here. He's on the outside of the cars underneath of him. Just giving it, oh, hard impact there with the 48. Came back down the racetrack. One more look here. What happened here? It's the 9 and 24 side by side. 54 makes a little bit of contact there. A lot of hard racing there in a short area. And makes a little bit of contact. Let's take a look into 1 and 2. Oh, just crept the wall. Went up there and smacked it. Car comes down, never slowed down. Couple of drivers collected, the 48, the 2 involved as well. And those drivers' nights are over. Unfortunately. Take a look, they're 2 heavily damaged. But watch this 2 machine. Just comes in there. Watch him get on the brakes, just nowhere to go. The 48 as well. Heavy damage on both those cars. That is Mr. Two machine is Jody. Man. Jody, just terrible luck here. That's the first yellow of the night here from... Wow. That car just absolutely totaled. Take a look on pit road here. Just absolutely destroyed. Is that machine first caution of the night? Cars on pit road that were involved with the damage as well, trying to get off of pit road right now, doing the best they can here. Just unfortunate. But a rough incident to start this one out here tonight. Emmanuel weeds away as we get ready for a restart here tonight. First one of the evening. Emmanuel, Travis Daly right there, and Brad and James, Matthew Smith, Martin, Steve Tucker, Anthony Aunts, Jamie, Brandon Perry, Derek Schilling, and Mr. Travis Twitty, man, in that 29 machine, starting in 11th. Here the 29 on the top side. It looks like the 27 are Robert out of this event. Eric there coming through in that number 4 machine, a bit of damage. Michael Smith, big damage on that machine. Jody also with some damage as well. As we get ready to go green once again. Man. So some big incidents here early on. As we go back to green flag racing here tonight. Great restart for your latest leaders at 84 though. James Langervin there, a little bit of a problem, kind of spun the tires, getting that machine going, but gets it rolling here, and we'll continue to run here, lap 10 on 135. Again, Brandon Perry, Derek back here, Mark, Jamie, Larry there as well, everybody single file back here in the pack here around 12th, the 24, Steve Tucker. And we'll try to get a shot of Steve's car here if we can. We're going to try. Let's see if we can get you a somewhat cool shot of Steve's car. Is Steve here running a special paint scheme tonight? Here, and what this is, if we can get a better shot of it, and car that number blue colored 24 with the stripes. He actually ran that car in real life about 10-12 years ago. Got the car painted up, did it himself. Looks identical to the car that he ran in real life. And right now, giving it a good ride. Sitting in 7th right now. Again, up front, not missing anything. It's Travis leading the way right now as we continue to run early on here tonight. Man, what a night it has been already. As we continue to run, 12 of 135 complete. Up front, Travis leads. You see it right now. That's the battle for the race lead. Everyone's still on top of one another quite a bit here as they run right now. So right now, everybody hanging on right now. Travis out front in the 15 machine with the manual there in second. Right now, everybody hanging on right now, fighting their way through single file. Travis Daly leads the way. Emmanuel trying to hang on in second. Anthony there in third. Matthew Smith in fourth as well as they run right now. We'll get back on the regular camera for you guys. As you got Daly, the 15, still up front. Everybody single filing out. A little bit sliding up the racetrack. Taking a look here at Brandon Perry, along with Travis Twitty back here as well in the 29 camp. Travis outside wall, smacks it hard to 51, nowhere to go. He will hang on. That was Jamie. He goes left, trying to get around. Let's take a look. What in the world? Watch this. The 29 gets in the fence, Jamie gets in the fence. Both of them same direction. And how close did they come to clobbering one another off of turn 2? Let's see if we can get a roll bar shot of that. I want a roll bar shot of that. Let's take a look. And for you fans of like NASCAR Heat and everything that's coming over to watch this for the first time, you should recognize this onboard shot. Well, is it going to give it to us? And it's not. We're going to break. Hang on, everything is breaking. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see if we can grab another shot here of what was a crazy deal. But man, that could have been a lot worse. We'll continue. Travis up front here, hanging on, leading the way. Is Travis there in the 13, but he's going to come under fire. And that is going to be Emmanuel to the bottom, looking for his second win of the season here already. He'll work the bottom of the racetrack right now. That's the 15 of Daly. Emmanuel right there behind him there in the 83 camp, doing a great job right now as they continue to run 18 of 135 in the books here tonight. Boy, these guys are putting on a show. Is Travis underneath Emmanuel for the race lead, sitting right there behind him. Brad Kirby there in second. Brad, hopefully I'm saying your name right. I know you got a lot of fans in chat. Sitting right there in that number 10 machine, right behind this race lead. We'll see if we can hop on board with Mr. Brad here in a moment. Man, Brad doing a great job here in that number 10 machine. Just hanging on right now and really doing an excellent job as we continue to run right now. Again, we are going to be 20 complete here, and let's ride on board here with that number 10 machine. Kirby right there doing a great job hanging on and doing a wonderful job of it at the moment. Brad Kirby right there in line, right back here. We got a couple more shots here. We'll jump on board with the 64 machine, or 84 machine right now, trying to hang on to his position at the moment in 7th. Great run for him. Back up near the front, we'll hop on board there with the 6 machine as well. And folks, we have turned 21 of the 135 already here tonight. So again, we have turned 24 of 134 tonight. We got a car slow rolling on the apron. That's that damage 48, I believe. You see as we fight through right now. There is the 4 machine in line as well. The 15 continuing to lead right now here at the Kansas Motor Speedway with that number 83 of Emmanuel right there on his back bumper, putting pressure to the left rear quarter panel. Emmanuel actually was able to get him up out of the way. He'll dive to the apron looking for running room on the bottom. Emmanuel dives to the apron, looks for running room on the bottom. Nowhere to go there. He's going to have to fall in line here pretty soon as well. Stretched around the racetrack right now as we run. Track temp right now 75 degrees, or track temp 104 degrees. Air temp around 75 right now as the leaders battle up front. Daly going to grab the lead back in the 15 camp here tonight. These guys are putting on a show here tonight. I think this league here is we still got a continuation of a battle up front, but I really truly think this league is here to put every other league on iRacing on notice that they are here. They come from the console era of gaming. Been over there, F1 games, NASCAR game. Oh, we got trouble. Front straightaway, car sideways, trying to get a lock on who it is. I believe it was the 10 of Kirby. Was it the 10? Indeed it was. Let's see if we can get an incident of that. Watch this for the 10 as we continue to have a battle for the race lead. But watch this. Kirby all the way through the grass having to hold on to that machine. Just some great racing here tonight as they continue to run right now. Meanwhile, right there you see Anthony there in third, but it was Kirby. Meanwhile, Emmanuel in the 15 holding on to the race lead. And look at that, they are still side by side down the back straightaway between Emmanuel and Travis, nose to tail. See if we can get a shot on board as we ride down the back straightaway with the 15 of Travis on the top side of Emmanuel right now. Emmanuel there in the 83 running the bottom, Travis on the outside. Boom, here we contact now, and Travis on board with Emmanuel as he'll dive to the apron. God, goodly moogly, lap after lap after lap. These two cars side by side here at Kansas. And these are two cars side by side here at Kansas Raceway. Travis, Emmanuel, getting it done. 3 wide back in the pack, 1 car out of shape there on the bottom. My. What a show we are seeing. See if we can take a look back in the pack here. There is the 34 machine of Larry, the 24 hanging on mid-pack as well. Everybody hanging on as the rate leaders, they continue to run up front. Double file right now. Just insane amount of racing we are seeing here tonight. This has been absolutely great as we continue to run right now. Double file up front. Right now, still double file right now. Everybody putting on just a great drive right now as they continue to run double file up front. Either car giving an inch. Travis there running the top side along with Emmanuel on the bottom. Neither one of them budging. We're 30 laps into this one. Are you kidding me? These guys not giving it inches in there with that contact. Good googly moogly. these drivers up front just not giving a daggum inch. Nobody lifting here. Now finally Emmanuel going to get clear of the 15. Right now as we continue to run right now, Emmanuel up front, Travis there to second as they run 31 complete. Oh, Travis out of sidewall. 15 car got in a fence out of turn number 2. Let's go take a look at it. He's going to get a little high. That look right here. Oh, it's going to just get a little tight here. And let's take a look at that. Of course, it's going to get tight. Take a look. Wham! Right into the outside wall. It's got a little tight there, trying to hang on. Nothing you can do, and just get to the fence just a little bit. But he's back up to speed. It doesn't seem to be hurting him. So too bad there in the 15. A little bit of damage on the right side, nothing else. As we come to 103 to go at Kansas here tonight in round number 3. Another car high out of turn number 2. That is going to be the 10 machine right behind him. Looks like he got a little bit high. Brad there. We'll go back and we'll take a look. Taking a look here at Brad because he is hanging on right now in the 4th spot after dominating yesterday. Trying to hang on right now. It's a great racing right now as we continue to run at the moment. Brad there in the 10 machine. Got a double file in front of him. We tried to grab that incident for you, couldn't find it, but look who's creeping up. That's the 24 camp right there to the bottom of Brad. That's Steve Tucker moving his way forward on the inside. He'll be looking for a top five spot as they head into 3 and 4 here with 34 on the board here tonight. And Steve right to the bottom, 5 complete. Now we got to talk a little bit about fuel here. There's 35 laps into this run. You only get 60% fuel here tonight. So we've got to be getting pretty mighty close to what would be your pit stops here this evening as the 83 works his way through 3 and 4. Emmanuel out front, opening the gap to 0.5 of a second. Anthony there in the 54 running second. Right now, the 15 of Jaylee runs 3rd. 4th right now is the 84 camp. That's going to be Mr. James. Steve Tucker there in the 24 runs in 5th. And Steve actually going to jump underneath the 84 as we go through the field here to take the spot halfway down the back straightaway. The 84 of Ashley going to run in 6th right now. Oh, and no, we got a car to pit road. That's going to be Steve, the 84 to pit road. The 15 pit stop starting here at Kansas. And again, pit road speed here, 45 mile per hour. And we're going to monitor this, make sure he gets down to pit road speed here. Nice and easy does it. So we got cars on pit road. Travis Daly on pit road. So that means your leader shouldn't be that far behind. 36 laps, I believe, was the run. There is your leader of Daly on pit road. Steve Tucker out front. Here comes Tucker to pit road as well. See that 24 machine. He's going to get on the pit road. Here comes a couple of more as well. That's the 21 to pit road as well. As we continue to cycle through our first round of stops here, just past 38 here tonight at Kansas. Another car coming to pit road right now. That's going to be the 4, locking the brakes up a little bit. He'll get it down on pit road, no problem. Meanwhile, that's going to turn your lead over to should be the 34 machine of Larry Ashley, doing a great job leading the way. Oh, you see the 2 right now. We're waiting to see if this kind of cycles through. It's showing the 2 is going to be your race leader here when the cycles for now. the 34 up there in front of him. Larry continuing to lead right now. Jody second. Again, these cars have not pitted yet. They have ran 32 laps. They have made a small pit stop earlier. It's a little bit different cycle for these drivers. For the 2 and the 34 should be in the next 5 or 6 laps. There is the 2 in second. Now they have everyone else in the field 1 lap down in relation to them until they do decide to come to pit road. So we run 40 laps here, and you see how much slower than everybody else they are here on old tires. Right now is the 2 of Jody. Right now going to be about 3 seconds off the pace of Emmanuel. So this is really dangerous. You got slow traffic, and the faster guys that's already taken their tires on the same lap, on the same racetrack right now. You got to be mighty careful if you're Larry and Jody not to end up in an incident. And to be frank about it, I don't really know what the strategy would be to stay out here for the 2 of Jody, losing a ton of time here, 41 and 135. Now he's going to dive to pit road. Ashley will soon follow 34 to pit road, same time by as well. He'll come down. We got the 4 on pit road as we speak, and multiple laps down there for the 4. Everybody to pit road, and that should cycle through to the 83 of Emmanuel. Should go back to the race lead when it cycles. So Emmanuel will cycle out front here tonight. So right now everybody's single file back down again here tonight. That's going to be the 54 running in second right now. There's the 54 machine of Anthony second. Travis there in the 15. Having a great run as well. Single file, you see Travis back there third as everything begins to cycle through. The 35 back here, as well as the 9 hanging on. There is the 35 of Matthew Smith sitting right now in that 4th spot. Steve sitting there in 5th in the 24 machine. Everybody's single file out now. The 51 is going to be P6 here tonight. P7 is Derek Schilling in the 87 machine. Is P7. There's the 69, the 87 as well in line. The 84, that's Jamie. He's dropped back to 8th so far here tonight. Taking a look. Travis back right now in the 29 machine, turning laps right now in P9. Travis right there in that number 29. Larry Ashley right there behind him in the 84. Will round out your top 10 here tonight. So great racing here tonight as we continue to run here tonight at the Kansas Motor Speedway, and what has been race number 3 of the season for these drivers right now. Nine cars still on pit road as we speak, trying to get some pit service on that car. Damage on that machine, multiple laps down. Pretty much going to be the end of his night here in this one. We'll go back to your race leader right now in this one. Going to be the 83 machine leading the way right now. Emmanuel right in front with Anthony in second. Anthony not too far back, 0.2 of a second, and closing on your race leader. Anthony closing in here. He's besting him lap by lap, or at least in the same ballpark is Emmanuel and Anthony right now as we continue to run this time by. Last time by, Anthony was a scotch faster than what was Emmanuel out front, still continuing to close down. These guys getting after it. 48 on the board. This time by Emmanuel Anthony, Travis Daly, right there, as well as Matthew Smith in the 27 camp as well, the 85 camp as well. Single file right now. So right now, 48 on the board of 100 here, 135 here tonight from the Kansas Motor Speedway. Man, these guys putting on a show here tonight at the Kansas Raceway. There is the 5 machine. See him 1 lap down, 3 laps down. First car 1 lap down right now. The 21, the Brandon Perry. He's 1 lap down, but he's going to be the first car 1 lap down. And if he can catch a bit of a break here and get back on the lead lap. So Brandon's struggling a little bit here after 50 of 135 laps here tonight. 86 to go from the Kansas Raceway tonight for the Prime Grid Cup Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Race number 3 of the season, this time at Kansas Motor Speedway. And again, we'll be back each and every week here to round out the season. There is a 9 there just off the edge of pit road. Brandon Perry hanging on in the 21 camp. Now we all continue to run right now. Up front, that is going to be the 83 of Emmanuel leading the way. Everyone knows the tail behind him. The 54 continuing to try to track him down, but not really gaining nearly as much ground as he once was here on your race leader. Here he's starting to kind of, I don't want to say lose track of him, but definitely not gaining what he was just a little while ago. And again, it's going to be 53 of 135 on the board this time by monitoring pit road here. We got nothing going on really on pit road. We got a few lap cars that the leaders will be coming up on here pretty soon. They're going to have to be careful as they work their way through that if you're the 83. You definitely don't want to just run up on traffic and have a problem after you've had such a great night so far. That 83 machine leads of Emmanuel, and you see it. And right now the first car he's going to catch would be the 21 machine and the 34, but they're gaining on halfway down the front straightaway right now. So those two would be the next car that he would catch. So he's definitely got to kind of keep on what he's doing. The 34 machine there. And you take a look at where we're at here for the race leader. He would have 2-3 cars that would be right there in front of him. And really, if you look at the situation for him, you know, you've got a little bit of the lead here over Anthony Yance, but Yance is keeping the pressure. And knowing that they're coming up on lap traffic, that could definitely be a decision maker on what you want to do. Take a look right now. The best lap for Mr. Yance here was back on lap 5. He ran a 30.8, but right now he's 0.2 of a second off the race leader. He's got a 6-point gap, or a 6-second gap over Travis Daly back there behind him. So he's got a nice little gap at least in this battle for the race lead. And we'll drop back to Travis there in the 15, running in third all by him is lonesome. Then we're going to have the 35 back here in fourth, and that is Mr. Matthew Smith. And then you're going to have Steve there in the 24. The 24 is still continuing. That's Steve there continuing to move a little bit forward. And then we starting to get the guys I feel like are starting to get into trouble in the 84 camp and the 87 camp of James and Derek. They're trying to hang on along with the 51 right there in that group as well. And big trouble for the 51 back straight away. He's going to be in turn 4. Leaders should be coming. Lock it down, buddy, because you got leaders coming here. Big up the racetrack. No. The 29, big impact. Luckily, the leader's going to sneak through. Holy cow. And I'm waiting to see if the admin's, there it is. Well, he's on pit road. No caution, and there it is. Let's go take a look at this. Holy moly. I mean, oof. The 29, nowhere to go. Travis, I mean, take a look. It bounces off the fence, slides through the grass, and one car gets by, but ooh, Travis. God, you gotta feel bad for Travis in that situation. Had nowhere he could have went. What happened to start all of this? I just got loose, I guess. And back here comes Travis. And he sees it. He sees the car in trouble down there. But look how far ahead the car is. You don't expect that this be the problem. Wow. Twitty. Huge impact. So that, folks, will bring out the second caution of the night. Big impact. How much you can say there? Car just took a big shot. You see right now, as we continue to run under caution here tonight. And guys, on the pit road here, Steven gonna be a race leader as we cycle through. And let's see who we can. Oh. Huge impact there. And let's see who we can talk to here. See if we can talk to Mr. Travis right quick. I mean, he had absolutely nowhere to go in that incident. You gotta feel bad, right? So, let's talk to him. Well, hang on, folks. See if we can talk to Mr. Travis. Hey, Mr. Travis, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
I got a copy, man.
Hey, Travis, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. Got me?
Well, buddy, not what you planned to have happen there.
No, I seen it happening. Like I said, it just... I tried to avoid it. I seen him hitting the wall and coming back up. I thought he was going to lock his brakes, and he didn't, and it collected me. It's frustrating, but it's part of racing. I'm just trying to get a top 10 for my points and stay up there, just where I'm at. But I hit the wall, self-accident.
All right, buddy,
I got that self-accident.
Go here back to your team here. I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you, but I'll be right back with you. All right, there we go. We're going to let Travis go. We're actually going to look. See what's going on. Let's grab someone else. This is very weird. Let's see if we can grab Mr. Perry. Let's see if we can grab Perry. Hey, Mr. Brandon, it's Matt in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is very weird.
Who was Matt trying to get in touch with?
All right, Brandon, I can't hear you. Let's see. You got a copy of me now, Brandon?
Yes, sir.
It looks like.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Matt. Loud and clear.
All right, go ahead and say something for me now, Mr. Brando, if you can hear me.
Yes, sir, Matt. I can hear you loud and
They're
clear.
picking up on stream. I can't hear you, buddy. I'm going to let you go. And I'll pull you back up here in a moment. Folks, we're having a Discord
Yeah, hey,
issue
we're just
here
trying to grind it through here.
apparently they can hear me, and you guys can hear them, but I cannot hear them. So that's kind of weird. Let me see if I can deduce what in the actual world is going on here. And we are back green here tonight, folks, from the Kansas Motor Speedway. 3 wide for the race lead. There it is, the 24 machine in the middle. Great job, great way to hang on here as we continue to run right now. Oh, he's in the fence. Steven in the wall, and I'm going to have to check up. The 69 in a hurry there, also nearly checking up as well as we continue to run. Everybody hanging on. That's Steven there in the 24 fighting his way through right now. So again, you can hear the interviews, I cannot. We'll have to get that figured out with the Discord here later on. But right now we are back running here tonight as we continue to run right now. So right now everybody hanging on. Steven, big check up there. He'll slide up the racetrack here. Double file behind him as well. Big battle across the board right now. 80 or 64 laps on the board. Steven gonna lose some more spots as Emmanuel leads here tonight from the Kansas Raceway here tonight. Let's see here as we continue to run right here on Extreme Sim TV. Continuing to rock and roll right now. Still doing a great job working their way through at the moment here at the Kansas Motor Speedway here tonight. So these guys hanging on. Steve falling back here. Anthony out front at the moment in the 54, doing a good job leading the way right now as we continue to run. See a couple of cars right there up front, hanging on a mangle up there in the 83 there as well. Everybody hanging on right now here from the Kansas Motor Speedway tonight. Folks, I'm going to take a quick break out of the booth, and I'll be back with you here for the rest as we are roughly 67 complete at Kansas. All right, back here as we come back to green after a yellow flag once again tonight. Green flag back in the air and 77 and 135 complete here tonight. And you see 4 wide back there in the pack as everybody's trying to get back going here tonight from the Kansas Motor Speedway. And what a night it has been. We'll get you back up and going here. Thank you for standing by. But you see the 24 machine right there. Emmanuel out front right now, leading the way in that number 83 camp. Doing a great job hanging on to the race lead right now as everybody works their way through. Again, we are 78 of 135 complete here tonight from the Kansas Raceway this evening. Everybody doing everything they can, trying to hang on right now as you see the 9 machine on your screen right now down the back straightaway. Everybody trying to do what they can right now as they run down the back straightaway at the moment. Now through the trial into turn number 1. Right now the field hanging on, doing everything they can at this moment. What a race we have seen here tonight. And it's been a great race overall here tonight as we continue to run right now. So right now, everybody continuing to rock their way through this one here tonight. Everybody hanging on right now, double file up front the best they can here. And sorry, everybody hanging on up front right now, doing a wonderful job at the moment. Sorry about that. Oh, where reset? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Had to reset everything on us. But a great battle right now as we continue to run right now. Everybody fighting their way through. Great battle right there for position. Everybody hanging on 9. That 9 machine having a great run here as well as we fight through at the moment. Oh, what a great job. In the mix right now up there near the front. Everyone hanging on, doing a wonderful job. Just putting their way through here, clicking off the laps. Trying to get to the point where they can get the victory lane here tonight. As we're 83 of 133 complete. Everybody hanging on right now as they fight through at the moment. Again, folks, here on Extreme Sim TV, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here tonight as we continue to run at Kansas Raceway. So right now, as we continue to run at the moment, everybody, great racing here from the Kansas Motor Speedway here tonight. And they continue to run right now. That is the 9 machine right there as well. So here we go. We continue to run right now. Nose to tail at the moment. A great race overall here tonight. And right now we run what has been just an amazing event here tonight. We continue to run nose to tail right now. As we flight through 85 to go. This time on the board up front. Let's see if we can finally get our leader. You see it right now. That is going to be the 83 machine of Emmanuel right there in second. The 24 of Steven driving that throwback paint scheme has gotten to the race lead. Tucker leads here tonight, 86 on the board. And I do apologize for a little bit of technical issues tonight. But again, not running with my normal amount of power that I have in the middle of a hardware change. But we're just going to keep trucking. We'll get it done nevertheless. Steven out front right now in the 24 machine. Hartnett there in second. That's a manual running P2 here tonight. Right now, everybody hanging on at the moment. What a great run. Steve Tucker leading the way. It's Emmanuel in second. Third right now, Anthony Yancey. Matthew Smith right there as well with 88 of 134 on the board. 88 of 135 complete this time by. There is Yancey there in the 54. Hanging on in second right now behind one, or in third, would be in third here this time by. So the 54 getting passed there by Emmanuel here to second. Great job. So again, that'll switch over. Great job for Emmanuel hanging on in this top 1, 2, or 3 spots here for the first little bit of this race. I mean, what can you say about Emmanuel here fighting his way through? Just doing a wonderful job right now, holding serve in that top 5 with Anthony right there in the 54 camp. There is that Anthony right there hanging on, fighting through. You see the top 3 cars on your screen. We'll look through some of the rest of the field. The 9, the 34. There is the 5 machine. And I believe the 5 may be 1 lap down here as well as he fights his way through right now. Indeed he is. That is Mort back there. He's a lap down but hanging on as well. 91 of 135 complete here tonight. There is that 10 machine. Great run for him as well. That's Brad inside the top 10. 2 laps down right now is Mr. Brad. Everybody hanging on right now. 24 going on the board. Not up front. That is Tucker. We talked to him earlier tonight, running that throwback paint scheme to what he ran earlier in his life, in real life, in a real in-car action, and right now doing a great job up in front and just dominating in front of Emmanuel right now, and Anthony there in the 54 camp, second and third. There's the 29. Rough night for him. He got caught up in an incident. He'll run him high down the front straightaway. Great job by him just to stay out of the way here. Travis Twitty again. He got involved in that incident earlier on tonight. Put some damage on that race car. Kind of hurt him this evening as well. Watch cars trying to ease by. There's the 21 as well going by. The 24 camp hanging on right now up front. It's going to be 93 laps complete of 135 tonight. '95 of 135 in the books here tonight at Kansas. And right now it's single filed out just a little bit. Again, that 24 machine, he got on a different pit strategy, and boy, oh boy, has it worked. He's got to the front now. Can he keep the track position? I don't think he can run the rest of the way on fuel or tires. Man, oh man. What a great job he has done nonetheless. Hanging on to that machine right now. So right now, everybody hanging on at the moment, fighting their way through. Emmanuel right there in second, trying to run down your race leader. There is the 35, the 34, the 27 machines as well as they fight through once again. So as we continue to run right now, great racing all the way across. Folks, we're going to do one more Crank It Up. When we come back, we'll be with you to the end here at Kansas. All right, back here as we got green flag pit stops underway right now with lap 100 going on the board. You see Emmanuel, he'll take the green flag stop. That should give him enough fuel and tires to get to the rest of the way on fuel here and tires tonight to the end. So Emmanuel coming down, Steve still running out there in the 24 camp. You see a little bit of chaos erupting on screen there as they were making their green flag stops as well. The 24, Steve still out front getting after it. Great run for Steve here tonight. 101 on the board this time by Tucker. Looks to get the prime Red Racing League Cup Series right now on their way and doing a great job, looking for his first win of the season. So right now, 103 of 135 complete here tonight. Looking to put 105 on the board as the field works their way through turns 3 and 4 this time by. You see the 4 up there as well, putting in a great show. 103 of 135 complete. That's Steve Tucker, Brandon Perry, Larry Ashley, Travis Daly, right there as well. Three wide back straight away. That's a battle involving the 15. A little bit of lap traffic there, but he got out of the way. Did a great job as we continue to run right now. And what's been a hectic race all evening long here from the Kansas Motor Speedway And right now it's Tucker up front. So right now you're going to have 24 of Tucker and the 21 to Brandon Perry there in second. Look at Brandon moving forward with this alternate pit strategy as well. What can Brandon Perry do here? Now these guys will pit. It should get the lead back over to Emmanuel at some point. But you see Perry right there in second, having a wonderful run here tonight as well. Perry having a great run here in that number 21 machine for Mr. Brandon Perry. Right here on track as well, doing a great job. And looks like he'll be letting some faster cars by on the top side. Again, fresher tires coming by on the outside here tonight. So right now, 108 on the board this time by. Right now, 35 hanging on right there in the mix as well. That's Matthew Smith in 7th, having a great run tonight also. 107 of 135 laps complete here tonight, running in that number 4 machine off of pit road as well. He'll exit pit road. That is Eric coming off of pit road. He'll be 6 laps down. And again, we're waiting on Steve and the rest of the lead lap cars to make green flag pit stops here at lap 109 of this event. .110 on the board this time by. Steve Tucker, Brandon Perry, Travis Daly, Mr. Emmanuel Hartnett right there, Anthony Yance, James Largeman, Matthew Smith, Larry Ashley, and Brad Kirby, your top 9 here tonight. So right now, everybody back single file. Look at the 24 dive down. He'll be going to pit road. I'm assuming this time by for Steve Tucker. He'll hit pit road 35 laps. That is his run. And here we go. And guys, I don't know that Emmanuel and Anthony and these guys have enough fuel in the tank to make it. This might be Steve Tucker's race. Because right now, we've got what? Right at 35 to go right now. I'm not sure that Emmanuel and those guys can make it. We know Steve can make it from here. He's got about a 29 lap run or so he's gonna have to make. So Steve, Brandon, and Travis, that might be your battle for the race lead. If this thing stays green, a little bit of pit strategy for that 24 campus, Steven. Will it pay off? That's going to be the question as we cycle through green flag stops here tonight. Brandon Perry right there in the 21 now would take the race lead. Travis the second and the 15. Those two cars still need to stop. Here comes the 21. He'll come down pit road this time by. So it's going to be 113 on the board. This time by car on pit road. That's going to be the 21 of Brandon Perry. Great job for him. He'll come down for fuel and tires. The 15 should be coming as well. And he is also on pit road. So there we go. Front 2 coming down. Pit road it is for those 2 drivers here tonight. He'll take service here in his stall. Travis Daly on pit road as well as Brandon Perry. And that'll give the lead back to Emmanuel there in that 83 camp. Hartnick right there, Emmanuel Hartnick, Anthony Yance, Travis Daly, your top 3. But again, it's going to cycle through right now, 114 on the board. Now, Emmanuel's got a pretty good lead. He's got a 2-second lead over the 54 machine of Anthony right now. And he's going to have to go into fuel conservation mode if he's going to make it these 30 laps here. This is not, or these 25 laps, excuse me, that they're going to have to run here. I just don't see them making it. I just don't see Emmanuel, James, Matthew Smith, all these guys. I don't see those guys able to make it on fuel from here. And if that's the case, Steve Tucker may be in the catbird seat if he can just hold that spot there in the 24 camp just a bit longer. It may be catbird seat right now for Steven back here. We'll go take a look at him. That 24 machine in a great spot right now. Fresher tires for one, but the biggest thing is going to be fuel, right? He's 6 seconds off your leader. He could probably even run that down, but again, he's going to have a much bigger fuel tank, and he's not going to have to save anything. Boy, that 24 machine may have set himself up for what may be the race-winning move for Steve Tucker. Fresher tires, more fuel. Emmanuel up there in the race lead. Tucker, though, has ran it down already to 2 seconds. He's 3 seconds a lap faster than your race leader. That 24 machine is coming with what will be 18 to go this time by. There's the 454 of Anthony Yance. He is going to go by him like he's standing still. Now he's got one car in between him and the race lead. That will be the 83 machine. And you see the race leader right there. He has to know that he has a car coming and coming fast right now. And the tough part for him, I really don't know if there's anything he can do to stop him. That's going to be the hard part. Steve is just so much faster on these fresher tires. And you see that gap starting to close. That 24 machine coming into the frame, 1.5 seconds. Back to the 24 of Tucker. Steve Tucker, just a tad bit different fuel mileage on board that 24. And that is what might be all it takes here tonight with 17 to go. And you take a look right now as they fight their way through. Man, oh man, 16 to go. And look right now, underneath, here comes Tucker. Tucker to the bottom. And there you go, Tucker, new race leader. Emmanuel didn't even stand a prayer. That 24 machine dives by. New race leader, give it to Steve Tucker here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. 15 laps to go. It's going to be Emmanuel out front, Tucker, or Emmanuel the second, Tucker to the lead. Fresh tires, more fuel. Now that 24 machine just needs to hold his line drive through, because he is in a great spot right now as they work their way through this time by. 14 laps to go this time by. Tucker grabs the race lead away. Fuel and tires on board for Steve Tucker over Emmanuel. Hartnett right there behind him, and James like Ben right here behind them as well. Here is the 54 machine That is going to be Mr. Anthony trying to hang on. 14 more laps. It'd be a top 5 day for him if he can do so. Larry Ashby back there as well in the 34, running in 5th, and it's going to be Travis Daly there in the 15, running 6th. Again, just trying to hold the serve right now. Matthew Smith, Brandon Perry there in the 21, still on that lead lap. Just trying to hold serve at the moment and come out of here with a top 10 finish with 12 laps to go from Kansas Motor Speedway tonight. There's going to be 11 to go when they get to the stripe this time by. Everybody trying to hang on. 11 laps to go. Tucker out front right now. What a night it has been here this evening. As we close in with 11 to go here for the 24 of Steve Tucker, who continues to lead here at the race here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Tucker, Hartnett, your top 2. Gap 3.9 here as they come to turns 1 and 2 once again. It's a 10 to go here tonight from Kansas Motor Speedway, and what has been a great race overall so far this evening. Nine laps to go next time by. One car outside the wall, outside of Mr. Tucker, but Tucker gonna pinch it by, make it work as we continue to run. Right now everybody hanging on. 9 laps to go this time by. So it's going to be 8 to go at the stripe this time. Everybody continuing to hang on. Everybody fighting through right now in what should be a very great run here to the end for Steve Tucker. Tucker leads the way. So right now, Steve Tucker leads Emmanuel second. Right now, with what will be 7 laps to go this time by. There is the 5 machine. There is the 6 and the 9, all up there as well. There is that 15 machine trying to hang on to position with the 10. That is Brad right now, 2 laps down. Just trying to bring her home, nurse that car home. 2 laps down in the 9th spot. Jody in 10th right now. Eric in 11th. The way they run as they exit turn number 2. 7 to go. But up front, leading the way here tonight, Steve Tucker. Mr. Tuck leading here at Kansas Raceway tonight. Looking for his first win of the season. And right now, coming to 5 laps to go, he has it in sight. As long as there's no yellow or anything to throw him for a loop, I do believe it's going to be Steve Tucker bringing that thing home in victory lane with 5 laps to go. Tucker hanging on, doing a great job. 4 to go this time by. Steve Tucker leads the way. 1 lap to go. Or 4 laps to go. Leading the way right now. Mangle 5 seconds back. Meanwhile, the 84 of Larry putting some pressure onto the back bumper of the 21 of Brandon. Just a little bit here. Now starting to open back up. It was down pretty close. Now about a second apart is Brandon and Larry. Travis Daly back there as well. You see the 24 still out front. He got the lead away from Emmanuel with those fresh tires. Now can Brandon Perry pick up 2 more spots? This is something to watch. Emmanuel and James here, they're going to have to go pretty long on fuel. Do they have to have enough fuel in the tank to make it work here? With 3 laps to go here tonight, Brandon Perry could be on charge to pick up 2 more spots if things go wrong for the 84 and the 83 camps. You see them working their way to go. 3 to go here. Going to be 36 they're going to have to complete. The 84 slow going back straight away. And that's going to let Brandon swoop on by. So there you go. Brandon picks up a spot. James unfortunately did not make it on fuel. Now the 83. Can he make it? Over here on the back straightaway. 2 laps to go for the 83 of Emmanuel. You see Brandon Perry makes it by the 3rd. Now it's Emmanuel trying to hang on for that 2nd position. Does he have enough fuel left on board? Meanwhile, your race leader, Steven Tucker, takes the white flag. 1 to go this time by. The 83 still hanging on. Man, this is going to be dicey. Does he have enough fuel? The 24 will come by. The checkered flag this time by. Steve gets the win. Can Emmanuel make it to the start-finish line? He does. He'll come home 2nd. And the 24 should be able to come home 3rd. Brandon Perry. And what was an epic ending to this race. Wow. So everybody makes it fuel-wise here tonight. The 21, 24. You see that 21 machine coming home 3rd. But it was Tucker coming home with the win here tonight from the Kansas Motor Speedway. Folks, we're going to get ready to do our post-race in a moment. Don't forget about that. And you'll take a look here as the 21 brings it down. What a great job he did here tonight. Coming home 3rd. Tucker winning it. And for your first broadcasted race, I think this went over pretty well for them. Pretty good run from those guys. So it was the 24 that brought it home to victory lane here tonight. The 21, they'll meet each other on the front straightaway. And we'll get ready for our post-race here in just a moment. So everyone, don't forget, post-race coming up in just a moment. Here on Extreme Sim TV. Alrighty, folks, here we'll get ready. See if we can get a hold of our race winner here tonight. Mr. Tucker getting it done. In an epic race here tonight. What a great one here this evening. Grab Mr. Tucker up here. Hey, Mr. Tucker, you got a copy on it, buddy. It's Matt in the booth. Hey, Mr. Tucker, bud, you got a copy on it? It's Matt up here in the booth. Well, not sure what. All right, you got me now, buddy?
Yes, sir. Ten 4, buddy. We got you.
Well, still can't hear Mr. Steve. Let's see here.
10 4, buddy. I got you.
Folks, we're going to stand by here. We're going to get these interviews in, but I got to go figure out what's going on with my Discord. So I'll be right back in a moment.
Matt, can you hear me? Hey, buddy, can you hear me? Sure, how we doing?
Alrighty, folks. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, I'm going to have to cancel the top 3 post-race interview. We will be back next week with you. Congratulations, Steve, and everybody out here tonight. Great run. We will see you next week here from the Prime Grand Series.